Imagine holding a raw diamond. Like, from a distance, if it's just sitting on a desk, it probably looks like a tiny, unassuming piece of glass.
Right, you'd probably just walk right past it.
Exactly. You wouldn't even think twice. But then you pick it up, and you take, like, a jeweler's loop, and you press it to your eye, and suddenly you see this microscopic architecture.
Yeah, you see all those meticulously engineered facets.
Right. The light bends in these ways you just couldn't perceive from a foot away. What seemed totally simple from a distance suddenly reveals itself as, well, a masterclass in concentration and pressure.
Because the physical size of the object is basically a trick. I mean,
Yeah.
the value isn't in the volume, right? It's in the density.
Yeah.
It is the way an immense amount of material and structural integrity is just compressed into a single unbreakable point.
And that is exactly what we're looking at today. When you and I are prepping for a deep dive, we're usually swimming through massive volumes of material.
Oh yeah, spreadsheets, historical accounts.
Hundreds of pages of research. And the challenge is almost always about how to condense that noise for you, the listener. But today, we're attempting the exact opposite.
We really are.
We are looking at a text so incredibly brief you could honestly read it aloud in a single breath. It's an excerpt titled The Birth of Jesus, and it covers an event from over 2 millennia ago involving Mary and Jesus.
And it touches on these massive themes: prophecy, hope, awaiting world.
But it does all of that in just 2 sentences.
Which requires an entirely different cognitive approach from us.
Yeah, how so?
Well, when a text is this abbreviated, the author has essentially stripped away every single luxury of context. There is absolutely zero room for filler. Every noun, every single adjective has to perform the heavy lifting of entire paragraphs.
So today's deep dive is an exercise in cognitive deceleration. We're putting that jeweler's loop to our eye. We want to figure out how a single microscopic text can capture deep time, physical space, and profound human longing without the whole thing just collapsing under its own weight.
Right.
Okay, let's unpack this. We have to start with the opening framing,
I
right?
do. Because the author makes a very deliberate choice about how to ease the reader into the narrative here.
Yeah, the text begins by establishing the coordinates, temporal and geographical. It reads, quote, "More than 2,000 years ago in the quiet town of Bethlehem," end quote.
It's a very specific setup.
I want to look at the sheer